Let's go! Hello everyone, hello Gizi, hello LKW Peter. Hey Skunky Man, how are you? Oh my god, it's been some wild days. I did some updates today. I hope things are doing well. But for today, we are playing with a new character that I want to introduce to you. And little by little, bit by bit, we are going to fill that map with life. So let's get over to Blend and I will show you what's going on here. That's totally fine, Skunky, but I'm happy to have you here again. So, hello. This is the mock-up for the new character. As you can see, it's again a Nyla, the third character of this folk. We haven't added the other ones to the game yet, but I am already preparing everything. So what can I say about that beautiful young lady? She is the local tavern keeper. With her husband together, she is keeping everything in shape and the people fed. And yeah, they have 3 kids all around the tavern, adding some more life to that area. As you can see, she's the one who is into baking, etc., while her husband is the tavern's cook. She's also the barmaiden and will serve you drinks when no player is around to do that job. To make things a bit fast forward, let's bring here everyone in this game. I took our guard here. Quickly hide that mock-up. He's already done, and I thought I'd just take him as a base for her. We tweak things. We don't need body parts that are hidden by clothes, and this way I'm able to get forward pretty fast. So let's just hop in, grab that body, and do the alterations we need. Oh yeah, I have to activate the closed captions. Here we are. Hello, closed captions. In comparison, she is smaller than him. He's without the antlers about 1 meter and 70 centimeters high. I don't know how much that is in foot. She's a bit smaller. She has a wider, rounder face in comparison to him. And she has a way shorter nose. I will change her antlers, the form and structure a bit later. First, I have to finish that part of her body. She'll get some changes to her fur pattern as well. So she will have her own stuff going on here. And the black things floating around are her lashes. Just put them aside to adjust them to the way bigger and rounder eyes in comparison to his. And yeah, then we can continue with her outfit. Hello, Mantex. Surely you just added bigger eyes and eyelashes like a Disney movie. Yes. No, I made her nose shorter, the face wider and more puffier, and she will receive some more changes. But yeah, since they are from the same type, both are deer type characters, this will be the easiest one for me to get around. We got other ruminant types in that village. Dimorphism. And those are we got a bull type and a cow. We have 3 sheep around. We have a gazelle. I don't know if that's the right word. And they will look a bit different. What have I missed since I just started, so I was just explaining that I'm taking this first guy that I created for that folk, and I alter him to make a new character, and this is the rough mock-up. It's just some sort of orientation for me to show you where we are going. She will get a nice little dress here, and this, I think it's an apron called, a bit of hair bandana, and she'll be fine. And for the first time, we are not having just an image to work with. The wonderful Zaki did me the favor and made a 3D mock-up out of this image, so I can have some 3D reference to get some depth right, etc. But it's just an idea where we are going. I don't have to copy that one-to-one. So here we are. The teeth are sticking out because I just recently changed that face part. I thought we could continue with the lashes. First doing some corrections on them. This is the Z-axis. I'm just doing SZ0 on them to stretch everything out. It's not Z, it's X0. And it's way easier for me to bring them onto the face. Got these different lines that I can put to make everything work. And I'm following just the baseline of her eye socket. Here we go. I'm sure Mantex has a way faster and more fun ways to do these things, but I'm not aware of. I can only try to make it work and happen. So what I'm doing now, I'm just taking slice by slice by slice and put them alongside that eye part. It can look weird at the start, but that's fine. We need them to start somewhere here inside. I actually copy a line from the top eyelid and separate it from the main mesh and texture it upwards from there. Oh, that's also a thing. So here we are. To bring that to this point. You can go move forward here. That can be something. Just need to make sure that I'm staying inside of that eye part. And in the end, if I F up enough, then maybe we summon a Mantex who helps me. I'm joking. I love the learning curve. And it's slowly but surely getting better. So now these dots, they have to be pretty close to that eyelid, just standing out minimum. And these last dots, this last line, that's the proper lash part that we are talking about. I'm just putting that up first. Then we can see what needs to be changed quite a lot, I would say. Here we go. It's looking lash-like, bit by bit. If we turn on the colors again. Oops, wrong one. I wanted to take this one. Now it's just about shaping, getting that lash line. This inner part is a bit effed up. Where are my dotties? Here's my dot. Sort of. Edit mode. Where are I gone again? Oh no, sheesh. I forgot that I was in a shape key. Okay, Mantex, time for you to shine. Do you know how to get a shape key into the base shape? Otherwise, I have to do it again. That would be sad. Can I just copy it maybe? Shape key into a base shape, like resetting? Yes, I did it unfortunately inside. I still had that base shape, that shape key on. I haven't seen that, so this lash is only existing like that in that shape key and not in that basis. Can I just copy the form of the vertices at some point? Ah, well, that's baked into the shape key due to vertex weight, so you have to do that again. Trash! Okay, but at least I know what I want to do. So here we are again. We are in the bases. Trying not to F up again. Hello, hello, Shad. Yeah, we are making that a fix thing. Now that I know what I want to do, let's quickly fix that. Now we're done. It worked so good. We can do that a second time. Easily. Let's start here. I can grab part by part again. Back and into the corner of the eye. That's where this belongs. Second one. Watch you from the front. Like you go there and inside. Next one. This one inside. Thanks for the pet rock. Every sub on Sunday, yeah. So I had a talk with Easy about who to make next, because we thought it would be time to create another NPC mesh again. I haven't done in a while. And we were definitely talking about Zinna, if we should do her or not, because yeah, she has already some sort of little fan club down there with at least one member called Gizi. But yeah, we thought that her elder sister would be definitely a better fit for us now, since she will be more around the tavern than Cinna herself. And it would be just more fun to have a bit more life around the tavern. So this one's horribly done, but done. Yes, there is some lore stuff to the antlers, but generally for aesthetics. Oh, sorry, Skunky Man, I haven't seen your question. I'm sure that Dales don't have antlers. I mean, this is still a fantasy folk. They are working a bit differently, and antlers are, or at least I would say the overall type of animal is more of character traits being shown than anything else. And yeah, there will be a, let's say, a use to these antlers, and a bit of story maybe. So about the positioning of those parts here. Quickly pack them, put them up so I can see them better. Here we are. Bum. We can do this, we can do this. So like this. And now the adjustment to the back. It's not too sticking out. I have never done a thing like this before, like making a character based on another character. I thought it would be fun and less time consuming. So let's see if I'm right here or if this is a horrible mistake. So let's watch it with colors. I should take those eyebrows a bit more down, I would say. A bit more to the back, not mirrored. They are a bit different here now, I would say. Go. Some simple. Here we are. Good. I would say let's try to fix her teeth. They are still sticking out from the original place where the mouth was bigger. I got teeth upper, teeth lower, so we can just bring them in here, and she should be fine. These spheres are her eyeballs. I have created this wonderful skeleton that helps me to articulate her, and the other ones. This will be definitely horrible now. I think I have to redo them to make them go into every pose. And yeah, we have some stuff going on here. And yeah, don't need all these poses anymore, since I created way more back then. I thought I have to follow the scheme of some VR chat character to get like the full scale movability, and then I found out, oh, it's not that really how should I say it, not really needed to make the NPCs that versatile. Well, the reference art is pretty cool, and the team made that. To be honest, this is based on a sketch, and it's just a ChatGPT mock-up for me to get to know how the feeling of the character is. We are using that just as an inspiration to see what I want to have changed in comparison to the other characters. So that's just a helper, while the work itself will all be done by hand. Like the fur, etc., all is handmade. We can check on that blinking, etc., but I think we need to remake some more. So these are the eyes. I have a follow mode for this thing here. It's pretty neat, so I can control that. Then I have this little bone for the blinking. I think the blinking is fine. We just have to adjust the new lashes and a bit of the eyelids to the new eye form. That's pretty good. We can work with that. So the blinking can be fixed. Smiling is working, and frown. I would just get rid of the, it's an E pose, or at least fix it maybe. You can see the arm is having an issue here as well. She is 14 human years. Mm. Yeah, she is a mother of 3, with the oldest one being 19. She has seen quite a bit. Okay, let's see. First of all, I want to fix the blinking, so we are going out here, going in that mesh. I have to check for the blinks. I think they have blink left and right used here. Yeah, this is way too much. I should never do that again. So blink left, let's go in. I just have to go into edit mode, and now you can see the one eye is blinking. And I have to adjust to her new eye socket movement, etc. Eyes got bigger in comparison to Evon's eyes. So yeah, we can't expect that everything is shape keys body is locked. No, not lock. There we are. Bringing that one outwards, so she's able to close her eyes. Now to the lashes. Oh boy, lashes, where are you? Let's press L while the mouse is, come on. Yeah. I'm bringing that forward so we can see where the lash is going, and then just reset them on the place we need them. Let's do again bit by bit. I'm taking off the color so we can see the form way better. One goes here around. And hyped to rewatch this. It seems like you did so much in the first 25 minutes that I missed. Not really that much. I already prepared the main base body, and it's already based on another character. So the first body parts, they were already there, because we don't have time to make it as a whole. We have to start even smaller. So let's bring you here into this part. Inside. You as well. This direction. Inside. Getting her done in no time. At least the adjustments, and I hope we can do as much as possible of her dress, but I don't expect us to finish her completely in just 2 hours. I thought it would be a good start, and to talk a bit about this wonderful little family, because there are some interesting characters coming from them. Getting all these names down is gonna be rough. I can repeat myself as often as needed. So she will be the bar maiden of the newbie village tavern, I would say. So here we go. This is already the second line. I'm bringing those close, then we can lower them to the proper point where they have to go. Here we are. And now, last but not least, bringing those close. Oh, good. The new goal is to get a new name. Hello, Garbage Crafter. I love to call him Geezy with like a geese. Did I get the right one? I think so. Yes. Bringing them as close as possible to the eye. Oh. Slowly but surely. Let's pretend you are lashes. You have to be pretty much close to the closed eye itself. Like that. And pretending to be part of that model. Oh, that's too close. So Getting somewhere. You inside. Just want some sort of clothesline. Close to the body itself. Let's see. It resembles a closed eye. Let's test her. I'm going out of this one. Quickly bringing off those. Pose mode, pose. First select all. Pose, clear transform all. And let's see. Object mode, go inside. Like you have good looks. I didn't know Jeezy was such a looker. What? I forgot you all don't have your first language as English. No, we don't. We don't. I wonder what that. I was inside of that one. So that's the base. Now let's look where we lost our lashes because of that mouth part. Going into pose mode. It is definitely here a mouth part. Here we are. Let's quickly check which of the parameters is going crazy. Here, the E. It's the E. And if we go inside, then we can see both lashes. They are lashing out. You know what? Let's kick the E. Kill it. Like this. Cool. Blinking other eye. Blink left. Blink right. Yes, here we are. Quick fix on that side. I'm dragging this, activating that. Just drag it a bit outwards. Yeah, she needs that additional volume. Closing this a bit more. Okay, and now the lashes again. I guess another word for it would be handsome, pretty, beautiful. But calling someone those words feels a little intense. Yes. I wonder what happens when the blinky boom moves horizontally, like just once one eye blinks. We can adjust something like this, but right now the blinking is just tagged to the height of that bone. That's my blinking bone. Whoops. Here we are. It's doing nothing. We could add the blinking as well to the left and right position and just aiming for one eye. But yeah, that's how I can animate things a bit easier. And again, I love that look helper. I don't have to touch those separately. Yeah, but now back to that blink part. So that's done. I have to fix those lashes again. 4 lashes. I want to take that part. No. Let's bring her into shape. Number 2. Number 3. I'm really looking forward to make her dress, because yeah, I haven't done dresses in a while. Will be fun. Go here. Where are you? I think I have to grab the whole line. Boop. To save you. You belong in here, and that corner of the eye. And again, positioning something in 3D is always no fun. But we're getting there. Close and up. Again, bring it close and a bit up. There's one. I was wondering where this one is. Yeah, I've learned them in some tutorials. So as I started with Blender, I was watching daily tutorials, like really at least one per day on different topics. And yeah, I had to learn everything. And there were many for VR chat, because this is super popular and super detailed. And I thought that would be the way to go. So the first things I did was very much VR chat based. And then I found out, okay, we don't need that much detail, since my NPCs, they are not really moving uncontrollably. They are not doing their thing. I can definitely orchestrate, let's say it like that, orchestrate every single movement of them. And this is way easier. So the hardest part will be now to make both lashes match a bit. And as we did with the other one, getting as close as possible to the body itself, so it's not standing out too much. And this will help us cover the eyelid itself. Hopefully halfway natural looking. One, get you lower. And more here. Let's see how horrible it is. We're going into object mode. I have to use the pose mode. Yeah, it's quite a long way. We have to see about the numbers here. Yeah, that's totally enough. It's not looking too bad, so she can blink without looking weird. Object mode, and let's bring that bone back. Blinking is done. Let's quickly check out her smile. That's working. She's moving her teeth to close her mouth, but she's not closing it now. Since I took away one of her features, I would say. So let's give her one. Object mode. I will just add this to the closed mouth, I would say. Or we do something about the E. I think the E is going on here. Pose mode. No. I need to kill the E. Okay, one other bone is moving her mouth. Oh, there's a bit of A in there. There we go. That's good enough for the start. Let's continue. Guys, do you want to make the dress first or the hairpiece and her antlers first? I have a quick sip of my beloved peach holy. Gizi wants to see the hair first, yeah. In the case of Avon, we had a test system with the spline. That was a bit wild. I don't know if I would do that again. We had a lot of possibilities to create and to move along stuff, but I think in the meantime I got fast by doing it on my own. So we have a ground idea how the streaks of her pony are, where we need extra hair. Like this will be one big piece. Then we do the updo and just give her some pony in the front. And for that, we are in object mode. I would say just a basic cylinder would be fine. You don't need that many faces. Oh god, it's doing that to me again. I hate it. Sometimes this happens to me. Let's quickly save everything. I will take that off. Save, and we will have to default load factory settings, and then I will come back to that project. And reopen that. Here we are, and I hope we can finally add this again. Cylinder, yes. Let's start with, I would say, 5 sides. I will strip down everything that we don't need, but that could be enough for the start to get her hair done. Less could be possible. We will see. I do not need these starting things. We're doing it smoothly. Squish. Welcome back, Garbage Crafter. Did you miss me? Did you miss us? You know, before we do that, let's maybe do that headband first so we know where to poke out with our hair. I'll make that one strand first, and then we're making the headband or hairband. You can see there is a whole side which we can later on just delete. This is the x-axis. Axis is now, and for the headband, I would say we make another cylinder. I will make it more than 10 sides for the start. That could be enough. Shrink it down, especially on that axis. I know there's shrink wrap, but it's failing me so often. I rather like to really place it and orchestrate it a bit more. It's going below the ears, right to the start of her neck, and that's why I really love those mock-ups. They tell me a lot about how to make the cloth, because I'm not a good cloth person. I would simply suck at that. Aren't we? Median point. There's X. Bring them together here. Down. this. It has to go below the ears. Reactivating that one. We have to get like that shape in this direction. Deactivating that. Trying to keep like a good distance, because we're still pretending there is hair beneath. Something like this. Thank you, Gizzy. And I have to say thank you that nobody asked so far if we can eat her. That was quite a wild epidemic of weird questions we had for quite some time. So I think we got it now, the base shape. We still got some room for the hair. That's good. There's something wrong here still. Let's see if we can fix the rest with some love and some hair. I've just had this in the background while I get my PC to stop acting up. No! Did I hear that right? What? Just one or two people who constantly ask about that. Yes. I know it's wild, but it happened. As we were creating other NPCs, I got constantly asked if people could eat them. So now solidify. Thickness. To get her headband done. I will make this applied now. When we're going in, we can see that part here is doing well. And I'm selecting all the insides. We're taking away those faces because we don't need them. And voila, we got some 3D headband here. And now we can work with the hair. Getting some softer parts to that. I'm taking this. We're making it sharp for now. Both sides. I can see where this is going. And now head is coming all the way down here. All I need to do now is to copy that strand. First, I want to take off these. Let's see if I can get them all. Yeah, the whole downside there. Take off faces. No one will see it when I fix that. You do Talia today? Yes, yes. And I will just copy and paste this one. As X. Let's make it smaller. As Z as well. And that's how we get a second strand here. Pretty easy and fast forward. Like this. We'll give it a bit of rotation. There we are. Copy paste next one. It's probably going to be a long time, but I feel like I should ask when are we going to see the NPCs roaming the town? And that's a very good question. I don't know exactly how far Lily got with her ticket. Because someone else, not me, is working on the NPC base, making them walk and roam. This time, so I will be just the monkey who is applying it to the game. She's good with this ticket, the avoid bumping in each other and following the routine. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, there's still a lot to do. Speaking of motion capture, or at least some sort of animation, because we need to teach them how to walk with these legs. Lily's the best. Yes, Lily is wonderful, doing such good work. And the progress, oh my god. This is really helping me a lot. Because there is so much you need to think about when doing NPCs walk. especially when in multiplayer. So this is completely level on its own. You're getting this one here, somewhere here. Thinking of taking these dots and closing the gaps here a bit more. I mean, are you in general interested in seeing these NPCs? The other thing will be what my biggest concern is, to be honest, is NPC safety. This might sound ridiculous, but I've already seen that test players were nuking the poor dear baby that was walking around one of the test maps. Yes, we can make them immortal for now, but that doesn't, or that didn't hinder people from trying to nuke and blow up NPCs, like throwing them around with the gosh words, with a fireball. We have to find ways to make NPC life a bit more secure, because otherwise we have to take away things like the fireball. They blow a ball, yeah. That would be super sad, and I really don't want to forbid everything. And it's not the time yet to implement consequences. That would go way too far and way too early now. Get super close here to the start of that bandana. Going down and more to the center. Here we are. Get out of her face. So, can we track who's throwing the fireball? We could. Then we need to track every fireball, yes. But the question is, when we start to track them, what's the consequence, or why are we tracking them? What would happen? Then we would have to create all the logic about what to do with people who are doing such things. As I said, I think it's a bit too early for that. And bring that here, shrinking that baby, and we'll create another loop cut in between. There's some baby hair at the sides, but I think the main part is looking pretty nice so far. Give her some baby hair. I will just take this one. We will take away the last part here, vertices, and make them super short. This will be now the new element center. And I can move things around faster. You go here. The only thing we can do now is publicly call our players who do things like that. Everything else will be done by others. I hope so. Social pressure, you mean? So inwards, and now just bringing close that one, rotating you a bit more. Make that even smaller. Another baby hair about there. This is the Y direction, I would say. Yes. We're shrinking that down on Y. And on X, making it thinner. So you have to go down there, you have to go down there. Not that down. Here we are. Like these parts are allowed to be as that far. While that hair part is super close to the body. Let's add two to that side and make the back part. I know that trying to kill everything and destroy everything is a modern game problem, and I blame Zelda for this. We are having a femboy type character in the planning, which will be the master crafter of that race, of that folk. He's a pretty cool guy. He's super into into sewing, and he just embraces the art of fashion, I would say. So there will be a wonderful guy of the deer type that is wearing the best dresses in on the whole, I would say, island. He's so handsome. And I think it's totally fine to have characters like that, because yeah, life is as beautiful and diverse as that. And why shouldn't we have that just naturally in our game as well? Because people are like that. Putting this down. Now for the back part, I will later on delete everything that's underneath. I just have that as a reference to get the size, etc. So to make this back part, I will give us a plane. Am I still in one of them? We have to go back. I was still in the cylinder, sorry. No, we are in object mode. It's plane time again. I will be waiting for you, garbage crafter. So shrinking that down. A bit smaller. And what I need to do now is we are in edit mode now. I will add some loop cuts to all sides, I would say. And then I'm wrapping that around this head part, because I don't want to take this. Let's see if this works. Taking all. I'm starting with that crown part here. You go inside. Bring you down. Just like this. We are creating a cap. This time we can start to use that tool again. Getting things done a bit faster. Was a dumb idea. Going down, tucking that in. In and in. I have to stop using that. That's so sad. It's already too much inside. taking all of you. Bring them down, more to the sides. You wander off here. And if we need more points, then we just grab us more points. And if there is too much of that on the back, we can just delete it. I have the feeling that we can already take away that part. We don't need that much of the length to the back. More to the sides. So here we go. How's the stream? Akara event is going strong. Whoa! Good to hear that. It's pretty quiet here. I'm really just doing some Zen work here on a hairpiece, and I enjoy the calmth of the stream. Make this a closed cap here, and then we will bring everything together. And now we get to this part. Drink. I'm super low poly here, but it will get better as soon as we make everything a bit smoothed out. You have to wander down here. Cap is coming along slowly. Like this. Oh, need to close you. We can't have this open hair relationship here. Do we have another point down here? Nope. Can we add a loop cut here? Yes, thank you. There we go. I know there's one point below that. Are you the matching one or you? We'll have to see. Looks like you. I think you can be deleted and we just fill you. So 1 center cut for the crown. And now everything is roundish and it's coming together at that point. This is where the updo is coming together. Okay, this is good now. The right position is important. Here we are. More in that direction to smooth everything out. Okay, as you can see, we need at least one cut here to make things work. So let's take the knife tool and do that cut here. Smooth shading for the cap. Everything that looks like hair will be added with the material itself. We're just making a low poly mesh shape. I'm giving her hair some more volume. Let's bring this part a bit more forward. And it will look like the hair's coming out here, filling the volume. Make it with texture. Yes, yes. That's the game. So done with that part. Now for the updo itself, we need I would say another cylinder, and then we do that ponytail part with streaks like that. Just several ones, and then we're good. I want to give her hair a bit more volume. I know she can wear more. We can make it more stand out and visible, because shape is the thing that is doing the job of our model. Especially in VR, and when you are like moving around, then shape is what people see first. Now we got this upward movement of her hair part. Would be so cool when she start walking around the tavern. Yes, just being around, serving stuff. That could be cool, or that will be cool. Cylinder-chan. We don't need that many sides. Let's make it 8. Bring that down. Oh, that could be enough for that part. See it from the side. I don't see it from the side. Nice. This. go. Global, local, and asset. I just shrink it down in that way a bit more. Smooth shading, that's the trick. And now we have to add some more of these. Will be off to charge my battery. Yes, yes, do. Have a good night's sleep. So, this mockup is doing just some streaks there. I will add some of these. Can modify them. I will have to fill that part here. F, 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 and voila. We got something I can work with. So my overall question is, since this won't be done in just one stream, are you eager to see some sort of series making her, or do you want to see more different characters? We got those options to make it a series, or to rather do something else in the next stream. Oh, this is one. Let's grab another one that's differently shaped. Copy V. Filling. Boop. Let's do S, Z, 0. There's no 0 to that. Global. Why you're not? It's on the median point. Weird. It should normalize its form, but it won't. You have to move you around by hand. So like this. Go. That's X. Oops. So here we are. Baby, here's my goal. My cat is starting to talk. What are you saying? I'll just copy and paste this one because this is a super simple shape. Rotate it and deform it. Edit Tomodo. Bringing it down. I'm trying to get into this position down there. What direction could that be? In the Y, SY0. Scale invalid long. Oh, I got it. I had the caps on. SY0 now. Here we go. Bring this one a bit more forth. And I'll add another one here. Cat is complaining. The question is why? Aren't you liking the design? Are you concerned about how the hair looks like? She's very critical. And off she went. Seems like she was fed up. So I think I will leave that hair part. You can join this and join this. Let's see. Global, local. Moving everything more to the center. I want to increase the size of that updo part. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I want this little ball over there. She looks destroyed as always. Okay. Now, let's do the dress, I would say. We have a good idea what we want, like this collar base shape down there, and big cloth part here. And since we don't need to take care of the body, we don't have to be afraid where everything is going. Object mode, here we are. I will do a cylinder again. 20 sides, I would say. Then we have enough space for everything. On most mobs, I do only 10 sides, but these are more detailed characters, and I think we can give them some more love. So I like to start with the hip part, etc., to get like the shortest. Smoothing. And we can get her as a helper. I will make that baby a bit thinner, because our model is not that thick. So just some green color so we have some contrast. And I can get the base shape where we are getting wider, etc. Pretty much down there. So first I'm doing just the parts. See where the sections go. This underarm part. That high meeting the collar. And going until shoulder height. This is where the belt is going. Means we can add another one right on top of that. Just going a bit thicker so you can see where the belt is shrinking everything. And now for the dress part. Go all the way down. This is about the size that we need. I will add some ruffles, etc. to it, but first let's do some base shape. For the dress part itself, we have to be careful that we are getting to her back, etc. Giving her some space for hips. This is where the tail should go, but I will hide her tail. We just make it look like it's coming from down there, and just be hidden by that dress. As you can see, that that's a good helper. That belt is tilted forwards, so we will use that same again as well. I'm taking that part, median point. We're using that as well. Getting that done quite like this. Then for the bust, that's about this height. Oh, wrong direction, sorry. That's why. First like this, bringing that forward. I know it's looking like shish, but it will surely be better in a moment. And since everything is covered by the cloth, we don't need to go like full 3D formed breasts. Just have to make the intention where the breasts come from. This definitely has to be scaled a bit more on the X, making her wider, more shrinking down. No over sexualization needed. Oops. Some basic shaping going down. least not for no, no, no. I think we should give her a bit more here. Telling where the tail is poking. And this part has to follow as well. On the other side, we can tone down that front part. Activated, that's good. Let's increase. There's already a leg poking out. Means we have to get a bit wider here. This is x-axis. SX. That's maybe a bit too much. The X. Sort of flowy. For the arms, we need an arm part that's coming together. And I would like to take, I think, that portion here. Have to be all of this, I would say. Let's look it from the front. Yeah, I will shrink it down then. So we have to go from here to there. I will make one first big chunk here. This is where the proto arm will be. SX0. Bam. Same goes for that side. So we are 2 high and 3 deep. Just like this. You have to do the same on both sides. Here we go. SX0. Oops. That's too stretchy for that. Here we go. I saw something was wrong, but I couldn't tell what. Forgot the dress. Yeah, we're getting slowly to it. I will raise her shoulder parts. And we'll do some extra cuts, etc. But first I have to get there. And making it proper shoulders. X. Take this. We will do it at the same time. Thank you for nothing. Can raise this part. So adding some roundness. Closing gaps, slowly but surely. So when we get this dress, we got this collar part there, and we're getting closer to the throat. I'm shrinking this down for first time. S set 0, so it's we'll put down there. Now I can get down to that V shape. I'm not going to go that deep. We don't need that for her, I would say. And let's rather do that part. Nice. Back. So from here on, yes, this is considered as one loop. I will take now this E up there. And we will just cut out what we don't need. Which means I will take away this one as a vertex. Fill and fill. Not with that part, like here. ES to get inside. And E straight down to finish that part. What we are missing here is this part. No, wrong one. There you are. F. Here we are. Because there are those 2 points that I need to connect. Or I want to connect. It's you and you. Let's bring you a bit closer together. Hit MA, so they are matching at the center. F, and the collar itself is done. I just bring it to the front for now and try to get a bit of the throat at this point. Like you go here. Now we are starting to make a nice shape out of it. Thank you for the wood. Now the rest, I think we can take some of them a bit more down, rounding things. I just want to have it less steep. Can be up there. That's cool. Fine with me. We got that part here. I'll just elongate it and stretch it a bit more. Oh, hello. Darth Blatchman? Interesting name. Welcome, welcome. Exactly. Nobody will see what's going underneath. We have to round this part a bit more of the dress. And then we are slowly getting in some direction that is more healthy, I would say. I have to do that separately, unfortunately. Greetings, greetings. How are you? Doing some good old hand modeling here. Yeah, now it's roundish. Roundish enough. So to that part, I need to be sure that we are having a nice functioning setup here. Doing some smoothing of those shapes here. Then we can add a proper bevel, I would say. At least I try. For that, definitely add some cuts here. Same goes on that side. Knifey. Knife, 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 knife. And knife. Cut. Do you recognize this as a loop cut now? No. So here we are. I hit the bevel. This is what I need to make this be accepted as some sort of arm part. For that shape. Rounding some parts around that. And this cutout will become an arm in no time. Cool. Taking, whoops, those parts. There's white. Down. Same game here. Upwards. We are correcting this whole part here. We're coming out here pretty fine. So now we are somewhat roundish. Okay, so the elbow is around here, means we just have to add, let's say, 1 or 2 loop cuts here. Pretty basic to give it some basic movement here. I will take away now those faces. X faces, same goes for that side, and then we're making the sleeves. X face. Definitely some cut here needed, some cut there needed. And let's see what we can do here. I will add another one, pretty close flips to that one. And now we got something beautiful, like these two parts. When we scale them up, this, and shrink them on the, I think it was the y-axis here. Yes. No, x. X. They're coming together. We got this puffy part. ES. Just shrink it down. So now we need a bit more of these thingies here, some loop cards to make movement possible. I will take both of you. Let's give you a bevel as well. So there's a lot of movement possible. I'm selecting those three, move them here. Bit of moving them around to get more space. That. So it's not too even, not too blocky. Some irregular movement here and there adds to the touch. I mean, it's still pretty low poly. But we will see. Okay, arms are pretty much there. We got some base shape going on there. Now we need that apron part, at least a simplified version. And for that, let's try to shape that stuff. I don't have long before I have to go again, but greetings. Welcome back. For that apron, let's select some of these shapes here. I will go for the selector circle, make it smaller, even smaller. Hello. And determine how wide that apron will go. That's totally fine. Let's see, I think that was not split. Rip, connect vertex, bevel, extrude, nope. Let's see, I haven't copied them yet. You know what, I will just like this. This should be the apron part now. Yes. We're hiding this one, working with this one. I will now select the invert, delete that, all the faces. Come on. Let me select you. Fill. Apron part. Bring you a bit to the front. We have to shrink that one down. That. I can delete the dress part beneath. That's no problem then. Bring you down. And let's make you a... Oh, we can do that by hand. No need to solidify here. I make an extrusion in that direction. Just like this. My darling can go inside. And here we are. That part is all done up. Now we need those straps to the top. And then we can add some highlights like the belt. And then we have a rough sketch of her done and ready. We'll try to add some basic material here. Let's see if there is something. Yeah. So we have at least some color. I would say we will take these outer parts here and we will extrude. No need for those sides. X and delete the faces. As well as these. So here we go. We are starting here. Pretty fun and ugly. Even my song is saying no, no, no here. But yes, yes, yes. I'm moving now the dots where I need them to match the shoulder. And then we will add the steps in between. Like you two, you go here. Now we can add these loop cuts in between. I'm taking all of them and in that Y direction, SY0, just making it straight. You can definitely shape this. I think it's making her a bit more interesting. It's not too straight. Giving her some volume. Do the same with this side. First, let's bring this here. Here we go. One down here. One jump up there. Got a hole here. Now it's looking good. And as always, the second one looks always better than the first one. So now we are getting here. I'll rotate you, not like this, but in that direction. Thank you. I can extrude like here. Can extrude. Come on, don't be shy. First, it's doing some rough stuff, and then I can rotate everything and position my stuff as I need it. So next one. And now we are already a bit in overtime, Gizi. But I want to finish at least the basic apron shape. Don't have luck before I have to go again, but greetings. Don't have long. Oh, sorry, I misread you. So now what I can do is fill. Now we're getting somewhere. My darling, you have to go here around that part. And voila. It's doing a thing, slowly but surely. You're coming closer here. Over there. Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, I want to rotate you. Here we are. I just messed up, mister. Let's fix it by hand then. There you go. Too much of a stretch. So now it looks. It looks. I'm not saying it's looking good. It looks. Just giving this apron a bit of more love. And voila, we don't need to make her boobies like look big. Just shaping that apron will help her. X. Thank you, thank you. I think it's a start. We can build on top of that. I could continue tweaking her the whole day. But that's not what we want or need. I would say a quick belt, maybe some sort of little play with those areas here. Oh, that was wrong. We have to go back into that line mode and get those complete lines, not the dots. Then I can shape her bottom part of the apron a bit more. Make it slightly irregular, and it's looking even more natural. Like this. That's all what she needs. A mesh cylinder. 20 sets is okay for me. A set. Giving her some rotation here. So first of all, smooth shading, and then adjusting. I will already give her the solidify so we can imagine where we're going. Here we are. That direction is too much, so as Y shrink. Should be good for the start. Do we have some brown material here? That skin? Oh, yeah, that's better. At least for the test. And the rest can be drawn on, like all these little ruffles, etc. And even the binder on the front that I want to give her. Make this one green as well. I think the hair color that Avon is wearing is part of the skin. By the way, I checked out the tavern, saw the fruit on the table. I could not cut it, and when I tried to eat it, instantly disappeared, no particles. Then it was just too fast to do anything. But yeah, thank you for telling me. That's important for me. I will have a quick check on that skin part. Let's go into UV editor. Yes, the hair is coming here and the antlers are coming here. So all of you. I'll bring all of you together. Let's join you into one. Material. This is looking like, yeah, it's the right one. Let's try all UV Unreal minimum stretch. Oh, there are some cuts I need to make. Let's quickly do one here, for example. There, that's fine for me. Right click and mark seam. We only need to do that for the hair part because those are closed completely. And then we see where we need some more. Try it again. I forget one. Who are you? Ah, that's the main cap. Yeah, let's give it some cuts as well. That's looking good. Mark seam. Way, way better. This should be the binder. That's cool. Also, I spawned in the tavern. You spawned a whole tavern? Oh, you got spawned in the tavern. Yeah, that could be. So hair parts. I'll show you how I do this quickly. Let's do some rotation. This is the darker part. This is the lighter part. I would say we drop you here. I should put you. I'm not sure where the lighter part should be. Other way around. This is that part. And we can stretch it on the X. Means we have to take, I think it's this baby. Nope. Is it this? Yes. Let's rotate you. Oh, you're not the whole thing. Why? I'll quickly put that away. This is the one that I need to reposition. You can go back. Let's fix your setup. Now you're beautiful. And I can turn that baby around here. We need to make them match. And you can see it's a bit of a different direction Maybe I have to move that thing around a bit. Let's see where to put you. Okay, this is the bottom part. To go here. We have to go here. As you can see, I'm trying to move these parts around now. And I will maybe have to put that up in oh gosh, words, Substance Painter. Or way too fine head. As X. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Like thicker strands. Smaller radius. Point L. There we go. Da 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 da, quick paint job. Da 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 da. As you can hear, I'm pretty tired already. Not much yapping. It would be cool to have a nice, beautiful screenshot of her. Next part, you're here. Thank you for the wood, Agapeta. Here's one part. Dark part belongs here, so I need to rotate you. Make you horizontal, no, vertical, sorry. Verticale. Yeah, like this, perfect. Other shape is here. Sort of, okay. You're one shaper. Last shape of these. Here we go. Now for that one part here, I will add another material, which will be the green one for now. And I just have to hit assign. And then the green one is assigned. I will later on give her some different colors, some more fun. We don't need you anymore. And for the last image, let's give her a nice smile. Let's go to pose mode. Let's see where I hid the smile. Was it here? Where's my... Oh, I can't see it. And there's none. A bit more towards the camera. Copying her best smile. And then we can deactivate everything. And make the final screenshot for today. Took us quite a while. And a full pose. Oop. I think that's a nice start. I can work on top. We have to close everything from down there, clean up stuff, and do some fine work with the textures, etc. Plus everything that is rigging on the new path. And then she's ready to rock that tavern. Ooh, but it's so late. Genki is so tired. So let's have a quick bye-bye here. I thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And thanks for the new follower. Bleachman, I hope you had some fun time. I hope everyone had a good time here and learned a bit about blendery stuff. If you like to see it, just let me know, then we can do the rigging together. And if not, we will see her maybe in the couple of weeks somewhere around the tavern of Naleka. So have a good time, everyone. I wish you a good day, good night, good whatever time zone you are. I love you all, and bye bye.